Do you guys think that if GNC started making technology fitness devices such as blenders or heart rate, it's like a band you put on yourself and it controls, or it reads your heart monitor or heart rate, or watches, do you think that there's a market for them, or do you think people won't purchase their GNC products?
There are already other companies that they are making this kind of products. So people know them, they trust them. So I myself, if I want to buy a watch, I will buy Apple Watch. I won't buy something from GNC, which I don't know if it works or not.
Mhm.
So I would prefer to buy something that not something like new.
Okay.
I feel like if they were to put products out there, it could go two ways. It works or it doesn't. Just because when I think of GNC, I just think of like vitamins and supplements and powders and gummies and stuff like that. So if they were to come up with different like devices, like you were saying, like heart rate stuff or like a blender, I feel like that would kind of push themselves more out there, so that people wouldn't have this idea of, oh, they only sell like supplements and yada yada, but they also have this, so we could like check them out.
It might be hard for them to like make like a huge like print in like, I don't know, the market with those products, but like it would definitely like, kind of like show that they're like making an effort to appeal to like different demographics or groups of people.
I think it probably wouldn't work out for them to like make watches and stuff or blenders. Because I can't imagine all the brands that already do that are pretty established, like Fitbit or I mean, if I'm thinking of blender, I'm probably not going to think of GNC.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it would, and then they have to worry about like manufacturing them and all that. Seems like a big hassle.
Okay. Now, I want to ask, what are some suggestions that you think can elevate their brand, their image? Like, what do you guys think individually? I want you guys to tell me that they can do with if there are no budget, if there's not any restrictions. Chris.
They should like partner with like a 24-hour fitness or an LA Fitness or something like that, and not they could give out like free samples every so often, but like just get their name out there more in that specific gym. Like the gym has towels, GNC towels, so that way when people like it just gets in their head, and then they can have like, I know some 24-hour fitnesses, they have like their own little corner where they sell supplements and stuff like that. Add some GNC products and have a discount or something like that. They just get their name into gyms more frequently.
So like collaboration with another company?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they do samples. Do they do samples of like different powders?
They have samples of like gummies and like little stuff like that, but
They do
They
have
do?
samples,
Okay,
yeah.
because I wasn't sure. Like I was gonna say they can like do samples.
Yeah, a lot of these stores, they will give you like a good like one serving samples, so you don't have to commit to a big bottle.
I think the biggest thing is like, I wouldn't necessarily focus so much on the gyms, I would focus more on like the demographic. Instead of focusing from like 35 to 50, I would maybe try to like get the younger generations a little bit. Like she said, a lot of people are like following those little like Instagram models and things like that. So I would maybe focus a little more on targeting like a younger age group, because that'll keep like a steadier flow of like people coming in, rather than just, oh, there's a coupon in the newspaper for like B12 vitamin.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think they can do that if they want to focus on a younger demographic?
Marketing campaign.
Yeah.
Social media, partner with DJ Khaled.
Celebrity endorsement.
Celebrity
I would
endorsement.
like fitness celebrity endorsement.
Who do you have in mind?
Dang,
that
who
would-
do I have in mind?
That you think, because we can't just get like any celebrity. Who do you think that would have that GNC a celebrity that can represent GNC?
Like fitness
Yeah.
wise.
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson, The
Ooh,
Rock?
that's a good one.
I mean, even on a smaller scale, sorry, even on a smaller scale, to maybe tap into the affiliate, like the Instagram affiliates, going back to the fitness models,
Yeah.
like their Insta,
And followers. They
Famous.
have like, some of them
I
have like
mean,
millions of
they have
followers.
tons of
Tiana
followers.
G.
It doesn't even have to be on like large scale.
I think
Maybe, like,
another
on a-
huge one though that like a lot of people don't get is that GNC sells like collagen powder that you can put in your coffee. They sell like biotin, collagen pills, things like that that are actually really good for your skin. And it's like if you find out like those few Instagram models that are like, you know, we have the supplements for your body, but also for your skin and for this and for that. I feel like that's stuff that not everybody realizes. So, like, if I were to see that and I didn't know like what a GNC already was, I would be curious and I would go in and like buy this stuff.
Yeah, like on top of like celebrity endorsements, on top of what you were just saying, you could almost get like ambassadors within like colleges to like give these people like, you know, promo codes to like sell like to their friends or their
Yeah.
followers and represent their brand. Like that's how like a lot of these like trendy like companies kind of like get their name out there, and it's like something appealing to like this generation as well. So
A lot of people, a lot of things that go around is word of mouth. So
Yeah.
if I hear something cool about one thing, like I'm like gonna look and research it and ask people like, oh, have you tried this? Have you tried this? So
Right now, GNC to me is just like a small store that has those kind of things, and if that's true, I could just go anywhere to get these things, but there should be like a reason why, like, I would choose GNC.
Okay. What would be the reason that you would go to GNC?
If, like you're saying, like, if I see a lot of people that I follow, like athletes or if I follow Instagram models, like, if they're constantly talking about GNC and like building some sort of, not rapport, but like,
bases.
yeah, like a base, like you see, like, oh, this person who I trust, because they're an influencer on social media, like they use GNC, so maybe I'll think twice about going in next time.
Okay. You guys talk about influencers, and we know like high status celebrities. What is more influential for you guys? Influencers or like really big name celebrities?
Personally, I think influencers, because like I feel like I see a lot of like TV commercials with like, oh, this celebrity is taking that, or Jennifer Aniston has like this new product or whatever. Like it kind of just goes over my head because I'm like, they're probably just getting paid to do that. Versus if I had an influencer, like I don't know if you guys are like familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love him.
Yeah, so like he appeals to a lot of people right now, and he's pretty like well known in the influencer world. And like if he was like someone who was like, oh, like if I saw a YouTube video or like a promotion on Instagram that said like Gary Vee gives his like health like tips, or like what supplements does Gary Vee take, like that might be something intriguing, because it's like here's someone who's like successful balancing like multi-level like media, and then along with like other companies and his health. So like to kind of like mimic someone who's successful, you might want to take what he's taking, such as like supplements from GNC if that's what he's marketing.
That's more personal than like a 30-second ad.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
I understand your point, but like for me, like if Gary Vee was like, oh, this supplement is the best for this reason, I wouldn't really like, not that I wouldn't believe him, but like it wouldn't have as much impact on me because he's not like jacked. And like, like if Terry Crews was like, yo, you need to go to GNC and get this, I'll be like, I'm gonna do that, Terry Crews, because he kind of scares me a little bit. But like someone like Gary Vee, like it depends on like the influencer and what their influence is.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess in general, like someone who just like is trying to be well rounded, but it would depend on who you're trying to market to for sure. Like maybe pick someone who's more like built.
but then again, you run into influencers that don't use supplements. They do meal plans, and like that appeals more to people, probably like you, because you don't take any supplements or like vitamins to make you bulk up. So it goes both ways.
But actually, right now, if I watch a competition or game, like on TV, that there are two groups. One group is consuming some supplements, vitamins, and the other group don't.
Mhm.
So if I can see that supplements are working on one group and they are really changing, I will go after it. maybe,
Yeah,
but I need to see the results.
yeah.
Hunger Games with supplements.
Yeah. Cause I'm like iffy with supplements, like I've taken like pre-workout before, just to like get me going, but it wasn't really like consistent, you know, like I felt like I didn't need it. So therefore, like, I don't think I need supplements.
Just kind of like also changing the subject, I started thinking like if they really wanted to appeal to different markets, you could use someone who's very like built like as well. But maybe if you're trying to broaden your like demographics, like find someone who's like maybe the average Joe who takes it and is like able to maintain like a healthy like
Before and after.
yeah, or just like something and like to kind of appeal to two different like groups, I guess, if they really wanted to like broaden their horizon.
Not everyone's trying to be super jacked.
Yeah, it's just like, here's someone like this, you can be like this, and you could take these brands that's provided by GNC, or like, oh, you want like something more like subtle, like here, try this, like
Just options.
options, yeah.
I feel like if they have like a daily vlogger, like someone who works with them who's like not as fit, and like they start blogging their daily lives, taking supplements and all that, and this fan base that they like would create, they could see like a difference within like the first month, the second month, the third month. So it looks like it would work, and there's
It's a great idea.
yeah.